G'day, let's play some more of our Rights of England campaign in EU4. So I was thinking about what we were doing up here before. Munster have taken this. They are allied with a few people, so we're going to try and use our great power to break some of that up. So let's start with Hessen. Can we break your alliance with Munster? We can, just barely. Relative strength is huge. He's... alright, if they're in debt, then they'll do what you say. War exhaustion and diplomat. Despite that huge trust towards Munster. Just between the borders. Okay, cool. So, Munster will get a CB on us, that's fine. It's just a truce between us and Hesse. We have no interest in going to war with them anyway. So we confirm that. Munster, we have to wait 7 days. And, oh, that was the other thing I forgot to say. Down here, we're getting slaughtered by the French. So we could pull out on the 7th, which would be now. The Pope is coming in, but he's not in this war. So we're going to try and get out. Apparently we're not allowed. Now we are. Oh, where are you going? All the way over to Vienna. That's fine. We'll keep them safe anyway. And yeah, we're not going to call Brandenburg in because it looks like he's only got 8k. It's 620. And his general's nothing special either. And Florentine army's getting the butt kicked. So the sooner we could actually peace out some of these smaller guys, the better. Do we have any way to peace out Naples? To wait a day for the guy. Swift peace with them? No, not for a long time. Who's the other one? Florence. Get out of there. Florence. Swift peace. You say no way in hell. Ongoing battles. It's only 55 though, so no, can't peace anybody out until we actually do stuff. Which is what we're trying to do to Savoy. They would probably accept a white peace soon because of stuff happening up there. That's fine. We've got this army hopefully going to end soon. Bohemia's taken a bit more of France. So we'd like to do a 100 war score peace deal. There's the French army. Yeah, reinforce. Nice. Alright, kick them out. Don't like how they've got so many small armies around when the French are in 2 stacks. But we've just arrived up here. No, we're not going to do that. Where do we want to go then? Maybe down to Venice. Sit on Treviso. Aragon's there doing the blockade, so sure. How many men do Venice have involved in the war? Probably the smallest. They don't even have... well, they have a lot of galleys. We don't care about them. Okay, well, we'll go sit there and do that. And we were playing with Munster, so he's also got Saxe-Lauenburg and Verden. Saxe-Lauenburg, if I remember, are tiny and always hide from me. Saxe-Lauenburg. Ah, I knew they were OPM. Alright, so that should be easy to break up. Break your alliance with Munster. No, because we recently did break an alliance. Wonder how long you have to wait on that one then. Alright, we'll do that gradually. And just to check, we don't have a thing with them. No, so you do it the other way. If you tell them to break their alliance, then you get a thing with them. But if you can do it backwards, you can declare war after a while, not straight away. Alright, Le Bourd. The Florentines are back. It's a big old French army there, though. These guys might reinforce down there. Got little guys jumping in. Big French army coming that way. Alright. Ottomans have announced us as their rival. Weren't we already rival to them? England. Poland, Denmark, France. No, we were thinking about doing Ottomans. Good. So, looks like the other fleet has left, so we can't do anything there. And the Venetian army's actually in there. Alright, Le Bourd's under attack again. Somebody is heading in. That doesn't look promising. Alright, a righteous queen. Gain legitimacy. We don't need it. The Lowlands area. This must be a new one. There are a few monarchs who can boast an as fervent a supporter base as Jane. Her deputy is not always as fortunate, however. In some cases, our subjects simply refuse to accept that a particular governor, tax collector, or other government official is acting on Jane's behalf. Petition to reach just about one such governor. Okay, so we chastise them to get legitimacy, get unrest reduction, and a tax reduction. No. Attempt to defend the governor. Lothian gets 1 unrest increase and a tax increase. One of 2 options will happen. Is no longer righteous, becomes greedy. Well, remind me, righteous is legitimacy. That could be bad. Or gain 10 prestige. That could be good. Or leave it, lose. Alright, we're going to attempt to defend the governor. Unrest in the lowlands should be fine. And it's not going to tell us. We got the increase in prestige though. Still righteous, as you would expect. Alright, they are wearing down the French even when they lose, so I guess there's that. Unfortunately, we can't do anything to Savoy now. Hopefully they'll stay in this war, and then we can go over there and finish it off. Alright, France should have some horrendous... Can we actually see it anywhere? Stability is +1. War exhaustion. Don't think we do. It's got negative prestige. That's his tech. He's gaining corruption. Does not have any level of revanchism. Spinoac, all the rest. We were going to send the other guy back to Portugal, weren't we? Or do we want to focus on... I think we want to do it to Castile for a while. So, let's build the spy network in Castile, and we'll try and steal their maps. I should be able to see pretty much the same as Portugal anyway. Alright, the French left. Where did they go? Ah, god damn it. Is it you? Yes, you're going to Lyonnaise. He is not. Portugal are coming to help. 5 days. Alright, I'm going to consolidate. And Florence is coming in as well. Oh, I actually won it already. Well, that was faster than expected. Colonial company goes bankrupt. Population of in Demerara, it's 100 and something. Or lose 50 ducats. You could look at the cost. That is a couple of years worth, and we're paying 2 per month. So what's that? Comes out kind of even. Alright, let's keep the money to reduce the population. Leader trait gained. Finally, hardy warrior. Land attrition -2. That's awesome. Salisbury, I assume, is this one. Alright, our hardy warrior. We've actually burned through all of our manpower in this war. Guess that's not surprising. Hopefully they're going to chase down the French, and Savoy peaced out. They gave up Draguignan. What was Provence? It was Draguignan, the one that we wanted to give. God damn it. Alright. We can't really take anything there. So I guess we just get to focus more on our border. Give them their other claim, Santon. Okay. And how's this looking? Marital bliss. His Majesty Prince Mary is, of course, a constant companion, good advisor in his own right, however, blah blah blah. The Delapole family will help develop the realm infrastructure. They'll consider us in their debt. Ayrshire gets base tax, or we get prestige. Alright, today Mary seems pleased to announce that his family has decided to show its support for the throne and for the union of Jane and Mary. Take that. And some of these are starting to go. That's not what I was trying to click on. 80.2. They expect to control nothing. So we can't take, well, we can take something away from them. You know, it might be a good way to go. Which one? This one. The burghers. Let's take back Gascon. Take back Core. From, well, they're disloyal. Alright. Can we boost their loyalty without doing anything else? I think that was just a money thing, wasn't it? Gain influence, loyalty and influence. Lose loyalty, gain influence. I'm sure these guys have one though, don't they? Oh yeah, the New World. Uprising chance, assimilation chance. I don't know. Probably not necessary then. So I want them to gain loyalty. There is nothing we can do. We can make them lose it more. But yeah, if we were to take back core, would this actually warn us? Decrease their loyalty, influence, screw it. It'll be fine. It'll tick down. Or something. Somehow we'll be okay. You know, Venice is an Austrian fleet. Alright, Austrian fleet is doing the blockade. I've just buggered off. Okay. Recall the Bohemian. Looming disaster is a political coup. We've got a while to worry about that. The Milanese are defeating the Genoans, and we've won Treviso. Nice. So, we could do the straight crossing and go over there. Or, we could just piece them out now. Super piece from them. Do we want Crete or Dalmatia? Wouldn't mind getting a bit of a toehold over next to Bosnia. Have the issues with the Ottomans, though. Crete... I don't know. It would get us over to Africa. We could do things to Cyprus, can't we? Yeah, we can fabricate on Cyprus now. Aggressive expansion would be spread all the way over that side. Would have to take a lot more, though. Demands exceed war score. Current peace offer. There is an ongoing battle, allegedly. Alright, we're just going to sit on them for a bit. See how that goes. This is hills, so we'll leave our army there. Okay, and these guys are getting hurt. Fortress in the board is under attack. No, it's not. Ooh, nice big one there. Alright, won the Siege of Lyonnaise. That's about time. So, these guys need to head over to Savoy. We're going to possibly try and do something with them. Or at least be sitting in the mountains, so we should be a bit safer. Alright, another good attack. France down to 60. We'd like to get some of the minor partners out. Why do we have 20 against them? Blockade of Naples by Portugal. Holy crap, that's worth that much? Alright, well, eventually. The other one was it Florence? We thoroughly kicked their ass. He gets Master of Arms, Infantry Combat. Wow, that's not bad. Florence is just nothing. So, can we do these guys now they're under siege? Sue for peace. Nah. Alright. The Austrians, not the Austrians, the Castilians should be able to handle that. Novgorod's bankrupt. Holy crap. Novgorod doesn't really exist. Look at what Denmark's been doing over there. And Polish Prushkov there too. Alright, getting tons of free guys. So, we want to fabricate on the Pope, but we can't. We can only fabricate on our friends, or on Gelray, or on Utrecht. I'm not going to do any of that. We can actually fabricate on Norway a little. We still... I don't know, do we hold them? That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, we still have the things. Okay, so if we do the war, we do the war. Diplomats, got nothing for them to do. Send him back to Portugal. Right, trying to do... It's these Florentines. Getting their butt kicked, they keep coming back. Austrian wants to go down and help. And somebody should do this for us. What if we send Provence? Tell him that we need that. Alright, France will have 4 forts. Eesh. We do want to wreck his war exhaustion and everything, so it doesn't matter how long this goes on for. Alright, tech. 9 years ahead of time, so we get to finish off ideas now. Global Empire. Definitely good stuff. Humanism, we're not going to do. We're going to need all of our admin power for the cause we're going to need to make. That is France and Naples. Hey, Napoli army. Haven't actually seen them yet. Unless I've been mistaking the French for them. Or mistaking them for the French. Yeah, Portugal won't like that. Paris. Oh, Bogomolist heretics. Well, we're going to hopefully end the war before we have to deal with that. It's got a ton there as well. As long as they retake the Castilian lands. Demerara make sugar. Just quickly, money situation. We are doing 2. The 2 freed up. There we go. Napoli. Oh, good. Castile should finish them off pretty quickly. Venice, I don't think have much of an army. They actually have a huge army. Okay. Well, there goes Savoy. So, sue for peace with them. Return core to Switzerland. Bloody Dagwignon. Well, we're going to take their money. Not going to do that. I'm going to annul his treaty. It's just access with France. Could annul his alliance with Ravensburg. We don't care in the slightest about Savoy anymore. He doesn't have anything we can do. Force him to give us access, but that uses up a slot. You can transfer your trade power and your money. Then we can annul your access with France. Sure, why not? Give us a little. Or, you know what, screw that. Do you want to spend the Diplo to make Switzerland like us and make Switzerland stronger? Maybe. Gives us a nice bridge through there. So, let's go for that. English conquest of Picardy. We lost around 1,000. He lost little. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense in the little ones like this. But Savoy apparently had tons of troops. Okay. Keep this going. There's still access around the back there. Switzerland, what do we give them? Wallace. Okay. And I doubt we could call these guys in. So what is the limit? Is it 2 years? 30 months. Okay. And the Bogmalists are stuck in Poitou and Paris. Poitou and Paris are both things we don't want. Veneration of relics. Catholicism, you gain reform desire. Perhaps 93, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this now. It's 1510. Gain 2 papal influence or unrest. That's kind of easy. But I just bought a vial of the milk of the Virgin Mary. Beggar's Estate modifier. New World colonization rights has expired. And grant admiralship. What do we have? We're at 3 out of 4. We have an admiral. We would like an explorer again, so we don't need that one. We can do the global settler increase, boosts influence to 60. Once we have the change trade policy thing. 15, 18, so we have to stay under 75, so we can do another 15, sort of. Would be pushing it. Recruit minister, ask for this. No. What's the one that increases loyalty? This one. 15, 20. It's 10 years out. Alright. We'll just sit on it as is. Wait for that to come up. Peace offer from Venice. They want probably not what we want to take. So, let's head over to Venice. Now they are thoroughly destroyed. Sue for peace from them. We can now take Crete. Probably also take Dalmatia. Only causes issues over there for now, but we're not going to take Dalmatia. So we want to have all of the spare aggressive expansion we can do. Alright, they can revoke their cause. It doesn't cost us anything. Would make the Ottomans like us, or would make Hungary like us. Hungary, though, we can't get an alliance with because Bohemia and Castile. So, nothing to gain. Alright. So we just take Crete. Don't revoke any cause. Release Aquileia. Or Croatia. Yeah. Annul treaties with France. We do want them to be weak. We don't care about the knights. So we'll go for that. We're probably not going to be going back to war with Venice. So don't care how long the peace deal is. With the truce. Force him to give up claims in Austria. Austria should like us a little more for that. Not that it matters. Claims everywhere else. Enforced military access. We don't care about that stuff. Null treaties. Bosnia, we could go to war with if we took Dalmatia. Why would that... Oh, War Sky, I was looking at overextension. No, we'll just do it like this. Oh, he has tons of cash. Okay. Well, don't give up your claims then. Can't do that, but if we get rid of the war apps, or if we get rid of anything else, we want that money. Actually, England only get, well, we get 330. We'll spread out. Our allies can be happy with how this is going to happen. So we won't annul treaties with France, because we'd like to go back to war with him again later, if that's the case. This is minus 14. Alright. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No. It's annoying the pop-up's in the way of the tip. Can actually just barely see it behind. Alright, we currently have 4, or we could wait a while and get a bit more cash. I think we'll send it now, because he does have an army somewhere, it was saying. Alright, send that. We get a little inflation. We get 300 ducats. Send that. They lost 37,000. Wow. Okay. Crete lacks the core. Make that a core. This costs Diplo. Alright, we spent Diplo on the other thing too. Okay, well, it's going pretty well so far. Hopefully they won't take over Paris before we can do a few things. We should be out of Savoy. I actually want to deal with the manpower issue. So, let's find our way home without walking through them. And the Venetians are done now as well. So we head over to here. Looks like we avoid them as well. And the Austrians are going to go take care of the Bogomilists. Looks like... Who's that? Bohemia's coming in to make sure that's a victory. Good. Alright, how is this looking now? I think it's pretty much on our side. The thing we're going to have to worry about is the Castilians piecing out. Provence are going to retake Berry. Okay. We'd be okay with Provence having Berry. Hand it over to us. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon. See you later.